can apply for them whenever you want to, right from now. Like you can even contact professors, but the odds of you getting a TA or RA sitting in India would be close to negligible, unless you have got a good contact and you have built a good rapport with that professor. But after first semester, it's very easy to get a TA. RA is not that it, it's not that easy, but there's no benefit or segregation between a TA and RA. Like in other colleges, I know for a fact that your tuition fee probably becomes in-state tuition fee or even gets waived off. In CMU, it's just that a TA, RA, and a student assistant would get the same pay. It's $15 per hour. So it doesn't make much of a difference, just that an RA opportunity might make some difference, or you may be able to showcase in your resume if that's the area where you want to have your job. Again, application is again towards the end of the semesters. There will be someone who would be sending the open list of positions, and you can apply. Let's say you build a good rapport with your professor who taught that course in this current semester, and you want to become a TA of that course next semester. You just tell your professor, show some interest in that, and that should be fine. There's no selection criteria, to be honest. It's just people who apply, and then if the professor knows them well, they suggest their name. If not, it's just a random thing. There's no selection criteria or any kind of interviews which you would go through. Again, I think I've answered the next question. Does it cover your living expense? Yes, it will cover your at least your rent. If you're working for 20 hours, earning $15 dollars per hour, it's like how much? 15. So yeah, you will probably cover more than your cost of living expense, but no one can do 20 hours with the curriculum which we have. So count it as 10 hours at the max. Again, go around, go to the library, ask for any kind of openings they have. There's an internal campus job portal. It's called Handshake. You can even find those opportunities over there, I think, but your best bet would be to go around the campus in the first week. If you want to get that job in the first semester, just go around, ask them for any openings. Most of the time there won't be in the first semester because you would be reaching late, and by that time the existing students would have taken them on. I don't think you can apply, because unless you're formally onboarded into the program, you may not be able to apply. But obviously you can start building that rapport with the professor in order to get a TA, and obviously prove during the exemption exams that you are probably good for it. What are the initial expenses that one has to be prepared for? So I think the first semester's tuition fee, first 2-3 months of rent, your health insurance. If you want to buy a laptop, that's another huge investment, probably around $600-700. Yeah, that's it. And then keep some buffer for anything which may be urgent or kind of an emergency. So probably would say your tuition fee plus maybe a conservative number would be $7,000, just to be on the safe side. No, the health insurance, you'll get to know. You will rather apply for your forms and everything right from India. At least for CMU, that's the procedure. They prefer people taking the CMU insurance, and it covers everything. It's just so many people have ventured like different other health insurance just because it's cheaper by say $500 or so. But I would say you're here, your main goal is as a student, you're here to study, so get rid of all the other side worries which you may have and which you don't want to risk. Just get aside those worries, even if you have to pay $500 when you're paying already paying $90,000 is not much of a big deal. Shouldn't be much of a big deal. So it's not worth your time uh, to even save that $500 and always have the worry at the back of your mind that whether if something goes wrong, will your health insurance cover that? Because when something goes wrong, you have so many assignments to be done, so you wouldn't want to get into those petty things around that time. So the best thing is to uh, spend a bit more, but take it from CMU.